The Millionaire Fastlane. Crack the code to wealth and live rich for a lifetime. By DeMarco. Introduction. The Millionaire Fastlane by DeMarco is a provocative and paradigm-shifting book that redefines the path to wealth. While society often promotes the Slowlane approach, study hard, get a stable job, save for 40 years, and then retire, DeMarco offers an alternative, the Fastlane, a road less traveled, but infinitely more rewarding. According to DeMarco, wealth isn't just about financial riches. It's about having control over your time, freedom to live life on your terms, and the ability to create impact. This book is a call to action for anyone who is tired of mediocrity, disillusioned with conventional financial advice, and ready to take bold, intelligent risks to achieve extraordinary results. Part 1. Wealth in a Nutshell. The 3 Financial Roads. DeMarco introduces 3 life paths that define one's financial destiny. The Sidewalk. This path is chaotic and short-sighted. Sidewalkers live paycheck to paycheck, are addicted to consumerism, and often blame others for their financial woes. They chase luxury without financial literacy and end up trapped in cycles of debt. The Slowlane. Promoted by society, this path encourages working hard for decades, saving modestly and relying on compound interest. It's sold as the safe and responsible choice, but it often results in delayed gratification and missed opportunities. The Fastlane. This path is centered on entrepreneurship, innovation, and leveraging scalable systems. Fastlaners create businesses that solve problems and deliver value at scale, enabling them to generate wealth rapidly and reclaim their time. If you're not free to wake up when you want, work on what you love, and live life on your own terms, you're not rich. Part 2. The Roadblocks to Wealth. The Myth of the Slowlane. DeMarco dismantles the illusion of security in the Slowlane. He argues that relying on stock market returns, mutual funds, and pensions is a gamble on the future, and often a losing one. People in the Slowlane spend the best years of their lives deferring joy for a retirement that may never come. Time is the ultimate asset. Most people trade time for money, but time is the one asset we can never replenish. The Fastlane mindset demands that we flip this model, build systems that generate income without constant time investment. Consumerism is the enemy. True wealth isn't found in the things you buy, but in the freedom to do what you want. Fastlaners focus on producing instead of consuming. They create businesses, products, and platforms rather than being mere participants in someone else's wealth-building engine. Part 3. The Fastlane Framework. The Wealth Equation. DeMarco introduces his wealth equation. Wealth equals net profit plus asset value plus time independence. Your income shouldn't depend on your direct input of hours. You should be able to scale your earnings, create assets that grow in value, and eventually generate income passively. The 5 Fastlane Commandments. NEC. To evaluate any business idea or opportunity, DeMarco presents the NESST formula. Need. Solve a real problem for a group of people. Wealth flows to those who create value. ENSI. Difficult entry barriers protect your business from easy competition. Avoid get-rich-easy schemes. Control. You must control your platform, pricing, and decisions. Avoid relying on a boss, a single supplier, or platforms you don't own. To scale. Your business must be able to reach millions without a proportional increase in effort. Time. Detach your income from your time. Build systems and automation that work 24/7 even when you're not. Part 4. The Tools and Mindset of a Fastlaner. Control your vehicle. DeMarco uses the metaphor of a vehicle to describe your path to wealth. You are the driver, and your business is the vehicle. You need to choose a high-performance vehicle, a scalable, impactful business. Drive intentionally with strategy and vision. Refuel consistently with execution and feedback. Execution beats ideas. Ideas are plentiful. Execution is rare. Fastlaners act on their ideas with urgency and persistence. They test, adapt, and pivot when necessary. Perfectionism and over-planning are forms of procrastination. The money tree. DeMarco introduces the concept of the money tree, a business system that generates passive income. Just like a tree, it requires time, nurturing, and the right conditions. Once matured, it bears fruit indefinitely. Part 5. Escaping the time for money trap. Redefining wealth. Wealth is not just about money, it's about freedom to choose how you spend your days, help to enjoy life, relationships that matter, purpose that gives life meaning. True wealth combines time, money, and mobility. It allows you to live a rich life now, not just in retirement. Leverage and multiplication. Fastlaners use leverage, technology to automate, people to delegate. Part 4. The tools and mindset of a fastlaner. Control your vehicle. DeMarco uses the metaphor of a vehicle to describe your path to wealth. You are the driver, and your business is the vehicle. You need to choose a high-performance vehicle, a scalable, impactful business. Drive intentionally with strategy and vision. Refuel consistently with execution and feedback. Execution beats ideas. Ideas are plentiful, execution is rare. Fastlaners act on their ideas with urgency and persistence. They test, adapt, and pivot when necessary. Perfectionism and over-planning are forms of procrastination. The money tree. DeMarco introduces the concept of the money tree, a business system that generates passive income. Just like a tree, it requires time, nurturing, and the right conditions. Once matured, it bears fruit indefinitely. Distribution channels to reach thousands or millions. Content to work for them endlessly, books, software, platforms. The law of affection. You will be paid in direct proportion to the number of lives you affect in an environment you control. If you serve millions, you can earn millions. Part 6. Becoming a fast-lane entrepreneur. Step-by-step transition. DeMarco doesn't suggest quitting your job recklessly. Instead, build your side hustle with fast-lane principles. Reinforce your financial literacy. Learn sales, marketing, and automation tools. Understand business models that align with NECST. The real formula for success. Solve problems. Create value. Build systems. Execute relentlessly. Fail through leverage. Conclusion. Choose your lane. The choice is yours. Stay on the sidewalk hoping to win the lottery or relying on luck. Stay in the Slowlane, living a life of deferred dreams. Or enter the fast lane. Build, serve, innovate, and accelerate your path to financial freedom. DeMarco's message is simple but profound. Wealth is not something you hope for. Wealth is something you engineer.